Have you ever heard people say, the Fed lowered rates today, so mortgage rates must be dropping also? Not exactly. Let's clear this up. The Federal Reserve controls the short-term Fed funds rate. That is the rate that banks charge each other overnight for one night to borrow money. It affects credit cards, auto loans, and home equity lines of credit specifically. So when the Fed lowers their rate, your credit cards are going to be less expensive, your auto loans and your home equity lines of credit too, or vice versa when they go up. But mortgage rates are different. These are long-term instruments. Mortgage rates, like the 30-year fixed rate, are tied more to the bond market, specifically the yield on the 10-year Treasury and mortgage-backed securities market. Investors look at inflation, the economy, and future Fed moves to dictate that supply and demand of these bonds. The Fed just sets the tone, but the bond market sets the rates. So don't think that just because the Fed changes those short-term rates that mortgages are going to go down, or vice versa. As much as we in the real estate space want those mortgage rates to go down, the Fed just doesn't control them like that. Be glad you're not living in 1981. My parents bought a house in San Antonio, Texas in October of that year, and the Fed changed their interest rate to 15%. Mortgage rates at that time were 18.63%.